Stop.
I just don't understand why the police seem just hell-bent on putting me in jail. You know, the only things I do a lot of dumpster diving. I distribute a lot of food to other homeless people in the street. The last few nights when the weather's been cold, I've been staying up at night and finding people that are outside and getting to the shelters, or I've given away all my blankets. But I mentioned after how my fourth art bike had been taken away from me by the police and destroyed. I came down to the mayor's office and asked him if maybe he could intervene on my behalf, and asked him to just lay off a bit, because they've taken. I've lost 14 bikes in the last year and a half. The art bikes they will take out of hand, and I've got an email still in my that I've got saved from Officer Slightholm saying, "Dear Mr. McPherson, your bike has been destroyed." This is a couple of weeks after he'd taken it, and I've never been charged with anything with regards to my art bikes. And when I asked the mayor if maybe he could perhaps intervene and ask the police force to lay off a little bit, he says, "Well, we don't have that kind of pull with the police force." I thought it was quite an odd thing to say, but I asked him if they just made their own policy, and I couldn't get any answer about that. It's just quite an odd thing. I really don't know what their agenda is with the homeless. It's just very adversarial.
I also, do you understand? I don't understand.
I've been trying, and I asked the policeman when they asked me for race, and it's like, you know, what exactly are you trying to do here? Is it like run me out of town, or just, do you think, why do you think I should be in jail?
Yeah.
They're not really clear why they're doing it either.
Can I ask what the last question? Or that was this one, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought we had already done it.
Yeah, could you turn that over?
Okay. Direct the chief of police to end police harassment of outdoor sleeping in the city.
Really?
Yes. Next trick.
I think you already answered that.
I'd like to address that one as well, because I've got personal experience.
Learning the valve limits, it's interesting.
I've been kicked awake on a number of occasions. Okay. When I went to the Supreme Court when we had the very first tent city at St. Anne's, and to address they were trying to get the injunction, and when we got there, I thought we were just going to have it held over, the proceedings held over while we got a lawyer. So, which we found out the judge wanted to take care of everything that day, and he wasn't going to stay the proceedings until we found a lawyer. We adjourned for lunch, and he suggested we go see if we could find one on the lunch break. So I went over to the library. I went to the law center and asked if they could perhaps help, and the lady there says, "Oh no, I'm not going to subject any of the students to this." So I went to the library, and they had something from the Canadian Tribunal on Human Rights about torture, and I just opened it up, and their criteria for torture, a lot of it was covered what was happening to the homeless here. There was degradation, humiliation, sleep deprivation, and it fit quite a few of the criteria for torture. And yeah, when these guys wake you up 4 times a night, and just you got to pack up your stuff and move you on. After a week of this, you don't know whether you're coming or going.
We are sort of moving towards a connection between all these points, and as you can kind of see, it's just like there's a synchronicity between points, and just there's a tendency we can go off on stories and stuff,
yeah.
And it's just we're actually trying to go through a process, and we've all been here a long time. So if we go